Hey, it's Simetti like spaghetti, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since I have posted, partially because the recording software I use had like a glitch, so I could not narrate. But during this time of this build was back in September, believe it or not, and I was playing Hogwarts Legacy like an insane amount, definitely the hyper-fixation of that month. So as you're riding around in Hogwarts Legacy in the different towns, you usually fly around these like cute little towns. And the cottages were just very pretty. And it made me think, we have a cottage living pack. I could recreate this. It's one of those moments when you like go into an art museum and go, oh, I can make that. So I challenged myself to put the money where the proverbial mouth is and build this Hogwarts Legacy cabin I stumbled upon. I forgot what town it was, but at the end of this video, you'll see a screenshot of the inspiration behind this build. So, of course, like all builds I normally do, start with the landscape, start with the hill tool, get a little bit more elevation, just a tiny bit more texture on the ground. So it looks more rustic. I wouldn't say homey. So forewarning, this build is actually pretty simplistic when you get on the inside of it, because there was not a lot of furniture. So think about the game itself. Hogwarts Legacy is a big game. So they're not going to go too ham on the details inside the cottages. So I do have some creative liberties here of what it kind of looks like on the inside. I believe I found this cabin was also awesome because I finally finished a quest going into this little cottage. But more on that later. So we are trying to, I say we, like no one else is here, it's just me. I am trying to make it look as rustic as possible. So definitely leading into the cottage living pack, using debug objects as much as I can. And wood from Eco Lifestyle. And throwing in the the horse ranch, whatever that's called. I think it's called horse ranch. Just more of those wooden details. I really like what Sims has been doing lately with more of the natural looking neutral palette options they've been providing. With things like that. So, messing with the roof again. Roofs are the bane of my existence, but when they work, they work. Shout out to all the simmers I watch on YouTube that help me figure out how the HW hockey sticks to use the stupid tools for the roofs. No, I'm kidding. Sims, I love Sims, so you're not going to hear complaints from me. Been building forever. So we have the rock foundation, trying to seamlessly make the woods match is one of those things that drive me crazy. But it ends up looking decent. And it's playable. So I'm adding some structure support, pretending like this is real. It's like, oh, how is that little awning staying up? Oh, it needs support. Really leaning into the brown and white palette on the exterior of the house. The interior was blue. Like a blue slate gray wood, so that was pretty challenging to find, that color scheme. So we're going on the inside. Staircase, because this is a 2-story build. Very simple 2-story build. It gets bigger because I remembered it wasn't exactly a square building. It had it looked like an add-on kind of off to the side. That's where the kitchen was. So trying to make it as witchy cottagey as possible. So I'm also using a lot of packs from, not packs, oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. I'm going to keep it in though because it's authentic. The Spellcasters pack, I forgot what that was called as well. I just like to play with what I like to play. So usually using those items from there to make it look more wizardy, quote unquote. And I'm imagining this as an off-grid build, so as one of the lot traits, I put off-grid. So you're going to see a lot of candles, the fire stove with the wood underneath, those sort of things that try to make it as Hogwarts-esque, is that even a word? Hogwarts-esque as possible. This was before the crystal creation pack, and I could definitely go back and add more of those, like, those really cute things we got from the crystal pack. Not pack, but you know what I mean. The tomato. I don't care what the stuff's called. I just like what it looks like. So this is where I'm adding a bit more details than what I saw in the game. Like the outdoor did not look like that. But what Sims had versus what Hogwarts Legacy has, it's not 1,000% accurate. So I never claimed it's 100% accurate. Just going with what I saw, I just really was inspired. Just look at all the wood, it's so pretty. Wood is so expensive now. This would not be possible IRL today. Just kidding, this is a place of escapism. We're not going to talk about real life troubles. So this build was also a little challenging because the top part had an awning situation so you could see down into the first floor. So it made the first floor look and feel taller. But it was a struggle, not gonna lie, because then the roof comes in and kind of ruins the flow. But I like to keep the struggle on my videos to show that I'm not a perfect builder. I'm just trying my best. I think I end up hiding it. And I'm just like, can't do it. Won't deal. So I had mentioned previously, this does turn I do go back and repaint the blue. And I'm trying to make the kitchen look. I keep saying the word rustic. I don't know how else. Homey. Off-grid. We're going to have a fireplace in the kitchen. We're going to have embroidery. Old school like hobbies. Plants. Broom because it could be a witch. I don't know. Drying the herbs in the window. Those sort of things. So trying to build the living room area, you saw this in the game as soon as you walked in, and it had a corner couch situation. However, struggling to keep that old school looking and not too modern. This is a very contemporary cabin. Light palettes. Attempting to use this rug from Spellcasters. I've had trouble using it outside obvious packs, but Debug to the rescue with some. The cute little herb jar. I'm figuring the sim would go out and actually collect herbs from their garden to make bread or other witchy goodness. So playing around with this different rattan, like I was picturing textures, like these people are in the Hogwarts era. They're gonna, maybe not like modern London, but they're not gonna be able to go to IKEA and get baskets. They probably made those baskets themselves. And ever since I found these crystals on Debug, they have made an appearance in most of my builds. They're just really pretty. It's still Hogwarts-esque, so I wanted it to have a bit more mysticalness. On to the kitchen. Just kidding, I went upstairs. I'm a very sporadic builder. If I see an accessory I like and I don't want to forget about it, I'll go and put it where I need to put it. So I believe these cabinets are from the Country Kitchen Stuff Pack. If you do not have those stuff packs, which I understand why people wouldn't. Any other counter would work fine. Especially like the ice box. I'm so glad on the off-grid you can actually put ice in the icebox. It just seems, they seem so right. More baskets. This could be a small ranch cottage. I'm sure your sim could not grow sheeps. Oh my goodness. Raise sheeps. I'm struggling articulation wise, but like I said, I keep stuff in the video because it's more authentic and this is how I sound. Going back with the neutral tones, adding some clutter. I found like the oh, I didn't put that. Oh, I should have kept that. I might go back and fix that. But I like the vampire batfish. If you remember the name, impressive, kudos to you, but I do not. Sorry, that was my coffee. I also really love the little cow skull we get with Horse Ranch. I think it's really cute, especially since we have things like cow plants, to have those little skulls. I'm from Texas, so that's like my heritage. Being obsessed with things like skulls, because that's very normal. It's fine. We're all fine. So it looks like we have most of downstairs done. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these curtains, make it more homey. Not all builds need to be cluttered, but you know, it's just it makes it look, I guess, believable is what we're going for. Like owning a home, believable? Maybe? I don't know. I hate that thing in gameplay, but for aesthetics, it's choice. It's A1, or I don't know what else the kids say now. Kids, I don't know. Adding those garden patches from Cottage Living. I'm so glad those are a thing that we get to have in our builds. It just makes, you know, most gardeners are not going to have pots all everywhere. Adding that grass paint also from Horse Ranch. I really enjoyed it. I just like texture. I want texture in my builds. I want texture in my life. Just give me texture. I need the sensory. Yeah, adding that chicken coop. We're going to try to make this a ranch cottage style, plus witchy, plus eco-friendly. So I've been shrinking those little hidden details because this needs to be eco-friendly because it's an off-grid challenge. However, you don't want a big solar panel on a cottage because I don't think that's very magical. Just going back and adding those final details, adding some different color swatches, adding things that I would believe someone who would live here wants. So you're not going to have a TV, you're going to have a wooden bathtub that you probably made. And this toilet, oh my gosh, this toilet. Can we talk about this toilet? It is so pretty. I just wish some of these toilets were more, just like, I want some more old school toilets. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. I don't know. I use it in almost every build. Alright, now we're getting to the bedroom awning alcove? Alcove? Is that a word? Yes. Bedding, to me, I'm trying really hard as a builder not to go straight for the one I always use from Seasons, but it fits the best, so here we are with the Seasons. The bed. Oh wait, no, I did change it. Okay. It's technically cheating because I had to use the unlock everything cheat, but that does look nice with the expression we're going for, especially this mirror from Werewolves. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with this mirror. It's so cute. Especially the piano, like... So this is the cottage I was talking about. This is what it looked like in the game. And that's what I was trying my closest to replicate. It was a it had chicken coop, it had the fire in the front. So I think I did a pretty cool, close job. If you like it, it should be on the galleries. But thanks for watching me build. And yeah, that's all I got. Bye!